All right, you guys, we are going to be doing a 1-point perspective interior room drawing. The goal is to get obviously everything in perspective so that you get that illusion of depth. And as with any perspective drawing, you're going to start with a horizon line. So we'll get that going across somewhere near the middle or upper part of the page. I'm drawing my lines darker than you will. Things like a horizon line, you can keep it kind of light because a lot of times you end up erasing it. So we're going to start with the horizon line, and which pretty much all of that's going to be erased later. And we're going to be looking into the room, so you're actually going to see the back wall, the full back wall of the room. So we're going to start with a rectangle for the back wall. Now with 1-point perspective drawings, and this one for sure, all of your horizontal lines, like the top of the room, the top of the wall where the wall meets the ceiling, that will be parallel to the horizon line. The bottom of the wall will also be parallel to the horizon line. The other thing with 1-point perspective drawings, you have horizontal lines that are all parallel to the horizon line, and vertical lines that are all horizontal or are perpendicular to the horizon line. Really important that you figure out which lines are which in your drawing. But when we're starting, we're going to go ahead and start with a rectangle for that back wall. So we're going to go ahead and just sketch that in. That's going to be the top of the room wall, and then we're going to do the bottom someplace right about here. You can do yours lower or higher, however you want to do it. And then again, for the lines that we're dropping down, the vertical lines are going to be perpendicular to horizon line, very important. So we're going to drop those straight down from the back. This again is the back wall of the room. I missed a little bit, that's okay. We'll correct that later. It's just really important that these are perpendicular to the horizon line. So sketch that one in, drop it down to about there, okay? We can kind of sketch in those little corners at the bottom, no big deal. All right. Got that in. All right, now we're going to put our point for the 1-point vanishing point on the horizon line. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the center. You can put it kind of wherever. I'm going to put mine close to the center. All right, so now we're going to create the walls that extend back the left side and the right side of the room. So common mistake that students will make is they will just connect the corner to the corner of the page and the corner here to the corner of the page, and that's incorrect. You want to make sure that your ruler is going through the vanishing point, and the ruler goes through the center of the vanishing point, which is right there, and then the other side of the ruler is from the corner of the room, and you'll take that all the way to the edge of the page, but not necessarily the corner of the page. Again, setting the ruler up right through the vanishing point and through the corner of the room, not to the corner of the page or the picture plane. So we'll take it there, and the bottom, you're going to do the same thing. So vanishing point, ruler goes through the vanishing point, the other side of the ruler, and you kind of got to get it right. It's pretty important. Other side of the ruler through the corner, the bottom of the wall there, and this side the same thing. All right, so that is kind of the start of our room. We can start, we can add a bed. If it's a bedroom, we could add a bed kind of back here. Let's let's go ahead and do that. So let's put the bed pretty close to the wall. And again, the bed is gonna be up against the wall, so it's gonna be right here, parallel to the horizon line, the top edge of the bed. And then we're gonna drop down the back corner of the bed. We're gonna drop it down a little below the edge of the wall back here, a little below. Otherwise it's gonna look like it's right up against the wall, and usually there's a little bit of space back there. Okay, on this side, we're gonna, again, for the side, we're gonna cheat a little bit inside the corner, and we're essentially making another rectangle. There's a lot of rectangle and square making when you're drawing in perspective. We're not actually gonna end up seeing that line, but we're gonna draw it in anyway. So, and then we're gonna connect these. Again, this line needs to be parallel to the horizon line because it is a horizontal line. That's gonna go there. And the bed's gonna obviously come off the wall in this direction. So the top of the bed from that back corner, gonna come down. Again, ruler going through the vanishing point, coming out a little ways, and the other side of the bed, ruler goes through the vanishing point and coming back here. It's actually gonna go. And then this side of the bed, we're actually not gonna see the other corner. This is going to the front edge of the bed, or this side of the bed. I'm gonna draw the top going across. And then from the bottom corner, have that coming down here. All the way here. I'm going to drop this vertical line, again perpendicular to the horizon line, right there. And then the bottom edge of the bed is going to go right here. And again, that's going to extend off the page parallel to the horizon line and all the other horizontal lines. All right, I'm gonna go in and erase some of these lines that you wouldn't see now that we have that in there. Sometimes it helps to clean up a little bit as you're going, and you can start to see the furniture as it sets up in the room. So, all right. We got the bed. Can then do, let's do a desk on this side. Let's make the desk not all the way in the corner. Let's make it off the corner a little bit, and you can set up your room however you like. We're gonna put it, again, pretty close to the wall. Got the floor right here, the corner, and the wall right there. So we're gonna want that back leg to be sort of close to the wall. Again, I might end up erasing that line. I will. And then kind of using the bed as a reference to how tall we want the desk, maybe a little bit taller than the bed. So a little bit taller than the bed. If the bed is this tall, and go just a little higher. There. All right, again, that's a vertical line. Let's have the desk, just gonna be a very simple square desk. So the top portion of the desk, that back corner is gonna come out a little bit. And we're going to extend the back edge of the desk. That's a converging line. So we're gonna make sure the edge of the ruler is through the vanishing point right here. I'm just gonna take it down about there. Okay, this is the front edge of the desk here. Just gonna get that coming out. Again, it's a converging line, so the ruler will go through the vanishing point. edge. Let's get that. Across horizontal line, parallel to the horizon line, coming straight back to there. Erasing a few lines along the way. Be kind of a flat desk, and I might turn this into a chest of drawers. So from the corner, dropping down right there, in the front corner here. Again, checking to make sure that this line, this vertical line, is perpendicular to the horizon line. Up there. The more of these you do, the more you get familiar with and recognize which lines are which in your drawings. The front of the chest of drawers here. Come down. That one's a little off, but it's close enough. And then the bottom edge of the chest of drawers right there. I'm gonna erase some of these lines again, so we start to see what the furniture actually looks like here. Okay. Again, if you're drawing pretty lightly, you're not going to see the messiness behind it, so it's going to be a little cleaner. Let's do a window in the back. Window is going to be pretty easy. Maybe we'll do it the bottom of the windowsill here. Let's put it, I don't know, someplace over here, right about there. Again, the window, since it's going to be on the wall, it's just going to be horizontal and vertical lines. So here, it's a pretty light line. Get a little more lead here. All right, let's try that mark again. Straight across, and then we'll have the window come up. Vertical line, perpendicular to horizon line, up. Horizontal line, parallel to the horizon line, very important. Start to see the room shaping up a little bit. Come down. All right, so that's kind of the basic stuff. You can do like a bedside table here. I'm gonna have you do that on your own. Add a bedside table here in perspective, whatever size you want. You can do a poster on the wall. If you're doing a poster on the wall, again, where it's on the wall, the top edge of the poster will be a converging line and go up. The bottom edge of the poster will be a converging line. Ruler goes through the vanishing point and goes back. And then very important that the edges of the poster, those are vertical lines, so they will be perpendicular to the horizon line. Boom. So this could be another window if I wanted it to be, or I could make it a poster on the wall. There. Could do the edge of a door on this side, maybe going up like that. The top edge of the door going back. So that's kind of the start. You can continue, make posts on the bed, all kinds of stuff. Do a rug on the floor. The converging lines will kind of take it back right there. Add some things on the bedside table. add some things on top of the chest of drawers, or turn this into a desk if you want to turn that into a desk. If you're doing a desk, go ahead and kind of make this closed off and show the legs and erase some of those lines. If you're doing it as a chest of drawers, try to get the drawers, work to get the drawers in perspective as well, using your converging lines and ruler through the vanishing point, etc. So this is the start of your room. I want yours to look a little bit different than mine. It should not look the exact same. Change it up, put the bed on the other side, however you want to do it, add multiple windows, but yours should look different. Also add some other pieces of furniture, not just the chest of drawers and the bed and the window and the poster. I want other stuff in there so you can figure out how you want to do it, what you want to add, etc. Dress up the bed, you can add pillows, etc. So, but you can see, very basic. Mine's very fundamental, basic, but it's all in perspective and gives the illusion of depth, which is our goal. So that is the assignment today. Get started on your room. 2 or 3 pieces of furniture, a window, whatever you want to do, but get it started, and that is it.